Welcome to our morning mindset. You can grow rich again, and I love this book. We're going to talk about specialized knowledge, and as many of you guys know, welcome, Buck. I hope I got your name right there. As many of you know, I'm also a university professor, and so education is very, very important to me. And I believe that education lifts people out of poverty. Now, even greater than that, I believe that self-education will make you rich. And in fact, with the tens of thousands of dollars that I spent on my own education to qualify me as a college educator, there's months that I actually make more in my internet marketing business than I do as a university professor. As you can imagine, our income is limited, especially in my case, where I'm not a full-time employee of a university. I work at two different colleges part-time, so I'm not paid through the summer. But internet marketing really saves our family, and I'm very, very grateful for it. But specialized knowledge is very important. General knowledge that you get primarily through public schools is just going to qualify you to get a job. And it's kind of interesting because Jim Rohn said something to the effect that public education will get you a job, but self-education will make you rich. And so I want to talk about this right now in our morning mindset Periscope. Meet me right here at 8 o'clock every morning, somewhere between 8 and 8:30. I'm going to be doing a mindset Periscope. This is going to be fairly quick today because I want to get prepared for our traffic in our business development Periscope, which is going to be at 10 o'clock today. Now, as you get value from this mindset call, feel free to share by swiping either left to right or up and down, depending on the device that you have, and feel free to give me hearts. And so anyway, what I've done is I have read and reread and studied Think and Grow Rich, the book Think and Grow Rich. If you haven't read this, make sure to read it, because I believe that it's essential to business success. It's sold over, I think, 7 million copies or something like that, maybe even more than that. And the reason why I focus so much on the book Think and Grow Rich is because Napoleon Hill, the author, was commissioned by Andrew Carnegie to put together and make a study of all of the most successful business people of his day. And he spent something like 20 years in this study, interviewing hundreds of people. I mean, I'm talking about, he mentions 500 of the top income earners in their fields to try to dissect their thinking process. And this chapter 5 that we're talking about today, specialized knowledge, is what has been agreed upon by the top most successful people of his day. And it was such a landmark study that that even today it's heralded as one of the finest works that's ever been put together. And it applies to internet marketing. I love internet marketing. Obviously, I'm wearing a crazy hat about it. And network marketing, affiliate marketing, real estate, you name it. You're going to be able to apply what I'm going to teach you. Now, I'm not going to read the entire chapter. Obviously, I hope that you'll read it yourself and study it and dissect it. But what I've done today, real quickly, is I've put together some short notes, the most important things that I got out of the chapter, and I'm going to simply just read those to you. And I know it sounds kind of boring to read something, but it's going to be short. It's going to be about 10 different tips. Let me see, 10, 11, 12, 14 quick sentences. And we're going to make it quick so you can get to work and take care of the things that you need in your day. And I've got a busy day coming up too, so I'm going to make it short. And so again, want to invite you to the 10 o'clock webinar that we do today, and 10 o'clock Periscope. And I'm going to talk about a special friend of mine, a great leader and wonderful business person, awesome, successful business person. His name was Leroy Snow. But unfortunately, he was actually murdered in, I think it was the mid-90s. And I was absolutely shocked to find out that my friend and mentor, Leroy Snow, he was actually a bishop in the LDS church. That's the equivalent of a pastor in most churches. And it just absolutely floored me that such a neat, awesome individual and great business leader, kind, honest individual, was actually murdered. And you'll find out why in today's Periscope at 10 o'clock. So make sure to listen in on that. So let's talk about specialized knowledge right now. Hope you get a ton of value right now. And it's so important. So 14 points really quickly. Number one, there are two, excuse me as I wear my glasses, and we're going to get a glare off of here, but I can't read without my glasses. So 14 quick points right here, and stick with me right to the end because I think the last few points are the most important. Number one, there are two kinds of knowledge. One is general, the other is specialized. Number two, knowledge will not attract money unless it's organized and intelligently directed through practical plans of action to a definite end of accumulation of money. Number three, knowledge is only power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. And the cool thing is he talks about knowledge as being power, and that thinking can grow to make you grow rich, but it's got to be directed. Okay, number four, the word educate is derived from the word educo, meaning to induce, to educe, or draw out, to develop from within. Number five, the accumulation of great fortunes calls for power, and power is acquired through highly organized and intelligently directed specialized knowledge. But that knowledge does not necessarily have to be in the possession of the man who accumulates the fortune. Number six, first of all, decide the sort of specialized knowledge you acquire and the purpose for which it is needed. Number seven, successful men in all callings never stop acquiring specialized knowledge related to their major purpose, business, or profession. Number eight, those who are not successful usually make the mistake of believing that the knowledge acquiring period ends when one finishes school. And I want to make this point right here, is that Napoleon Hill said that the person who stops learning after he's graduated from school is forever hopelessly doomed to mediocrity. I'll never forget that. He's forever doomed to mediocrity if he stops learning after he's graduated. Leave me some hearts if you agree with that. Number nine, one of the strange things about human beings is that they value only that which has a price. There is one weakness in people, number 10, for which there is no remedy. It is the universal weakness of lack of ambition. Number 11, and this was the quote. I guess I just remember it. Number 11, the person who stops studying merely because he has finished school is forever hopelessly doomed to mediocrity. I guess I forgot I had that in there. No matter what his calling may be, the way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. Number 12, one may be inclined to ask, why do all this trouble to secure a job? The answer is, doing a thing well never is trouble. Number 13, too many of those who begin at the bottom never manage to lift their heads high enough to be seen by opportunity, so they remain at the bottom. Number 14, both success and failure are largely the result of habit. And those are the top 14 things that I personally saw in Think and Grow Rich. Now, I believe that you get a lot more benefit by actually reading and studying the entire chapter. But those are the key points that I thought were very, very powerful. And I got to tell you, I love internet marketing. I love prosperity development and mindset training. Is so vitally important. Now, incidentally, if you want to get the other chapters, if you missed the previous ones, just go to workwithjacklater.com, and you can see my short cliff notes like this for every single chapter. Think and Grow Rich. All you need to do is go to the search bar at workwithjacklater.com and just type in Think and Grow Rich. The search bar is at the top right. And while you're there, make sure to pick up my 8-step checklist and video walkthrough to 30 to 50 leads per day. It's a PDF and also a video you can watch over my shoulders. I've reached the top 10 of 3 different internet marketing systems, and that includes an affiliate/network marketing company at the top 10 of those systems. So I know how to get leads. I know how to train. I'm going to be training on some stuff today at 10 o'clock, like I said. Feel free to share this to your friends and follow me. So at 10 o'clock today, hope to see you there. We're going to talk about, Mr. Leroy Snow and my friend who's a wonderful mentor and an example setter and tremendously successful business person. I'm going to talk about, with this story about my friend who was murdered, I'm going to talk about what made him successful in his business, and one key thing that made a huge difference in his personal business that can be applied to internet marketing, network marketing, real estate development. I mean, you name it, whatever business that you happen to be in. I'm going to show you the one trick that he used to help catapult him to the top in his community and in his profession. So make sure to be there at 10 o'clock today. It's only in about, an hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to get some breakfast, get going here, and see you back here at 10 o'clock. Leave me some hearts if you got some value from this chapter today, and make it a great day. Talk to you later. Bye. 10 o'clock.